Alright, good morning everybody. About to head down to Knoxville to Rocky Top Customs and get 529 gears installed in the front locker. So not sure how much footage I'll get down there at the shop. I know those guys are busy. They stay about 6 weeks booked out, but I'll do what I can and go from there, and then give you guys a review on what I think of 529s and a 3rd gen Tacoma. I know some of you are probably thinking, wow, should have went with 488s, but I've done quite a bit of research, and pulling the trailer, I think 529s are going to be the way to go. Alright guys, got the truck back, but like most things in life, there was a couple speed bumps. Dropped the truck off on Thursday, was supposed to get it back Saturday. When I dropped it off, they still didn't have the front ring and pinion. It showed up Friday, and it was the wrong one. It was a 7.5 inch instead of an 8 inch. And on the box it said 8 inch. So with it being Easter Saturday, they had to overnight it, and it wasn't going to get there until Monday. Then on Monday, they got the right ring and pinion, and when they went to take the bolts out of the front ring, the ring gear bolts, they were over tightened by Toyota and stripped out, which I'll show you right here. So that was the second speed bump. So ended up getting the truck back on Tuesday. Slow, got it back. The guys did a great job. Jason and his crew at Rocky Top Custom, they do an outstanding job. Detail, it's great work. So if you're around this area, I highly recommend taking your truck there. So on the way home, you get the 500-mile break-in period on the gears. The first 100 is really the most important. The first 4 or 5 times you heat them up, you need to let them cool down. So no more than about 10, 15 miles. So I left the shop, went about 10 to 15 miles, ate some dinner, let the gears cool off. I'm actually over 50 miles, I think 51 miles from the shop to my house. So then the second leg, I had to do a little interstate riding. Had to sit there, let them cool off after the interstate, got off side roads. Sat there for 20-30 minutes to let them cool, and then made it home. And then the rest of the week was no problem, going short distances, heating them up, letting them cool down. And then got the 500 miles on them, and had to go back down there and had the gear oil changed, and had to do that one more time after you get 1,000 miles after that. So a total of 1,500 miles from the install, you'll get your final gear lube change. And man, the gears are just a game changer. I absolutely love them. 529s are not too low. As you see here, probably 2,500 RPMs. I'm doing about 78 or so. So I'll show a little clip here of me driving. And then also I'll put a link in below. There's a website where you can go and it'll calculate with your gears, your transmission, first, second, third, fifth, sixth, eighth gear, whatever your gear ratios in your transmission, gear ratio in your diffs, and your tire size will give you the speed that you'll be traveling at a certain RPM, so you can make an educated decision on if the gears are too low for you. It holds the gears better, doesn't want to downshift. I'm in 5th and 6th, really in 6th gear 90% of the time. If it's an incline, it'll kick down to 5th. I'm sure pulling the trailer. You see I got the trailer hooked up. About to head out west here in a couple days to Overland Expo and then do the Utah Traverse. So if you like these videos, please subscribe, and so you can follow. I'll have obviously an Overland Expo West video coming out, and a series on the Utah Traverse. See how much I can get done of it with the weather and the snow. But back to the gears. Love it. Love the gears. If you're running 33s, oh yeah, and let me tell you a little bit about my truck. what I have equipped on my truck. I got rock sliders. I got 33s, basically 285 70 R17 KM3s, BFG, and I got fuel vapor wheels. So the wheel and tire combo is about 100 pounds. I don't have an aftermarket rear bumper or front bumper or anything. That's the only weight I have is rock sliders and the rims and tires. And I mean, if you have bumpers, aftermarket steel or aluminum bumpers, or armor underneath, or any of that stuff, 529s are going to be the way to go. If you have a third gen and it's an automatic. If you have the manual, then you get the 4.3s, I believe, is the gear ratio. So you may not have as much trouble. But I love them. I highly recommend gears on a third gen Tacoma. I mean, I think it's a no-brainer. It's up there with tires, lift, and gears should be all together. That's the #1 mod if you want to make your truck drivable and good fuel economy, which I recorded 3 tanks of fuel, and I got about 15.5 mpgs. So, you know, it's better than what I was getting. I was probably getting 13, 14 range. I think I could probably get 16 or better, but it's just the drivability of the truck is phenomenal. So thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe, please like this video, and I'll see you on the next one.